think machine dance is a way forward. The songs are there brilliant, the games are good, the graphics is good, it's great fun, and everyone should try it.
Well, machine dance for me, it means going out with friends, having fun, meeting new people, inspiring other people, and when you play, you know, and you do good, and you have a crowd behind you, turn around, and you see so many smiley faces, and you know it's because of you that they are smiling, and that feeling alone is enough to play dance games.
The players say, "This is so amazing, this is so amazing, this is so amazing. Could we do this?" And we say, "We absolutely could," and we work on it. And that's how we keep the development process going, you know. Well, we started because we love dance games, and we started looking at other products, and we weren't satisfied. And we knew that we wanted to make something that was really special and better, and that fed the community and that responded to it, that did what the kids wanted. And so what we did is we listened to them, and we developed a game that is so amazing and so exactly what people are looking for that it's perfect. Expert level players developed the game. Everyone that we had working on the game is a player, is a fan, and is really, really great at it. And so that's why we did it.
Big difference about where the creators, which is us and the rest of our team, come from is we're not a company trying to embed ourselves in the community to make a game. We're the community. We're all community players that got together to create a game, and so we're really embedded in the community because we spent 6-7 years in there getting to know the people and figuring out exactly what would be the best to make a game.
Well, we feel there's a lot of things that could be done that aren't necessarily done. So I think one of the reasons why our game is going as far as it is because we involve the community as much as we can, and we're constantly asking what the players want, what they want to see in the future, what have they not liked in the past, and we're totally customizing it, totally around the community.
I like machines, I like games, but you got to think, what does the customer want? Not what do you designers want? And of course I studied before I committed myself to positive gaming because of Konami. But in my eyes, I don't want to talk them down. They have nice products, don't get me wrong please here. But the features that Roxor gives can only be made by players. And that's why I choose for Roxor.
And so they're geeks in that way, and they start overweight. I don't know how many kids have sent us emails or sent us letters that say, or we've talked to personally, that say, "I was fat, I've lost 50 pounds, I lost 60 pounds, I've lost 100 pounds. And the thing is, they jump on, and the gameplay is so addictive and it's so fun that they start playing and keep playing. And before they know it, they've lost weight, they're more comfortable with their bodies, they're more comfortable with themselves, with their own identity, they develop friends in the community. So it's it's an amazing thing in that respect.
Absolutely. I mean, the future of machine dance, it almost can't even be gauged. I mean, there's interest from just about every single sector of life.
Well, there was a vice president of the IDO from Norway, Mr. Jon Storbatten, who became familiar with machine dance and was so excited about it, brought it to the IDO Presidium, explaining it. Subsequently, the IDO contacted Ole to bring a demonstration machine to one of the IDO World Championships, and the Presidium was so impressed with this new dance form, that it decided that it would consider adopting it, and the Presidium voted to accept it last year. The IDO feels as if it wants to be on the cutting edge. It wants to have the latest dance forms. Our two most popular dance forms are hip-hop and disco dance, because they're what the people are doing today, what the children are doing, what the music is dictating today. Machine dance, one may think that it is just a computer game, but if you look at it and you think for a moment, you'll realize that what is dance? Dance is movement to music. And what is machine dance? Movement to music, only being able to use metal plates to coordinate the feet and the mind with the musical beats and harmony.
Actually got it.
The DJ so sincere, don't quit. What happened at the time?
Well, you know, I don't think IDEO thinks of the computer dance as being a crazy thing. It's a very innovative thing. The youth of the world is doing it today, doing it very successfully. It's a challenge to them. It's a challenge to the mind. It takes many hours of practice to become very proficient with it. And as far as an eye, body, mind coordinating effort, I can't think of anything that would challenge you any more than machine dance.
This is so amazing. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. Oh, we definitely want to expand in Europe. You know, Europe is a place where we want to see that, you know, that interest, you know, marketed to. We want to be as big or bigger in Europe as we are in the States, you know. We want to see it grow in the States too. We want to saturate all those markets with our games because we think it's so amazing and the kids love it so much that I think if we can get more machines to more places, we'll have an even bigger group of people who, you know, grow with the game, who get happier, who develop self-confidence, all those things, you know. It's so much fun, you know. It's just such a great game that I don't feel any guilt at all with having that game everywhere. I think that would be amazing, you know.
Well, I mean, there's always people willing to play, and I was at a very basic level, and then because I wanted to push and do well, I got better and better, and there were people following the ladder behind me, and the community just grows and grows. When people see you, they feel like they want to play, they tell their friends, they play. Friends make friends from meeting on dance machines, and then you get to know everybody in the country, you know, up and down the country, and it's really great.
Absolutely, and I think one of the things that we're happy about is that out of, you know, 100 players that we've asked about their experience with the game, 99 would say it boosted my self-confidence. They perform in front of people, so that's something that you have to develop. Not everybody can do that, can play a game with, you know, 20 people, 10 people, 50 people watching. And so that's something that they grow comfortable with, and that boosts their self-confidence. But it also develops their body confidence. People are watching the way their bodies are moving. And so from our perspective, we feel like, you know, anything that we can do to help kids develop that sense of self, that sense of identity, that sense of confidence with themselves is a positive thing. It's something we want to, you know, encourage.
So some people wonder if this you may need other kind of training to become better in this, either in, for example, music development or in stamina development. I would actually say it's the other way around. This can be used as for stamina training, for music training, rhythm training, balance training, so many different things like this.
The first study that we've done was for Patrick Verne Elementary in the US, and we put in the group in Patrick Verne Elementary for children with disabilities, and the results of that were amazing. These kids their schoolwork improved, their attendance improved, their confidence improved. It was really, their behavior improved. I know that the teachers used it as reward, and that those kids responded in the most amazing way.
When I play the game, I am a little bit happier and I feel better about myself, because if I don't play for like 2 weeks or so, I start getting lazy with myself. And when I go play, because I don't like running, because I find that way more tiring, But when I do play the game, I go home, I feel good, I'm willing to do stuff, I don't argue. I mean, I notice it does make a big difference.
Yeah, it's pretty much more of a sport than a video game, I think.
I consider it more of a sport. It depends on how serious you take it, though. I think we consider it as a sport because, I mean, it has the same aspects of a sport. You have to have dedication to it. You have to stay fit, or else you're not going to be good at the game. And I think it's just the same thing.
Yeah, it's completely all physical. I mean,
our background is we are from the fitness industry. A lot of our members are physical teachers. They see developments around them of the youth becoming more obese, so we have to do something about that. Now what we like to do is to get them out of their chair, and get them exercising again. That's our objective.
These are the best of the best. You can see the potential of what there is in this sport, why machine dance is on its way to becoming a sport, why it is a national sport in Norway already, that the potential for that is here as well.
People ask me to try to categorize this game. Is it a computer game? Is it a dance? Is it a sport? Is it a fitness, a training thing? I believe that it is all of those things, and it's not necessary to categorize it as one, because it is something which can stimulate so many people in so many different settings, and we don't have to change their way of thinking about what they like to do. They can do exactly what they like to do and feel like it fits within what they have already liked from before. So it doesn't need to really be categorized.